Alright, so it is the time to check our preview. Good. So enter your name, say John Kennedy. Enter your father's name, Michael Kennedy. Which class do you study? 7th grade. How many hours do you study in a day? In between 1 to 4 hours. That's enough. Enter your mobile number, 98987 2765 65. Okay. Give me one more digit. Good. Add education details. Enter your institute name, DAVPS school. Enter your course name. Course name is martial art. How many? Enter your course duration in years. Let's say 2 years. What is your overall score in the course? Above 80%. Let's add one more education detail. Enter your institute name, PK Gen. Enter your course name. Course name is Chemistry. Enter your course duration, 2 years. What is the overall score in the course? In between 65% and 80%. Are you available to attend the classes on weekend? Yes. Okay, so this is the form. This is the registration form that I'm asking a student to fill in. Now before I click on the submit button, let's see what data we have. Okay, so let's see this registration form object. There is no record created yet. Let's see. Let me click on the submit button. Done. Okay, I have clicked on submit button. Something is happening. It has refreshed this page, and if I refresh here, there is nothing available. Very poor. I think this page, the session was not active, that's why it got refreshed. Let me insert the data once again. So it was John Kennedy, parents name Michael Kennedy. Okay, which class do you study? 7th. How many hours do you study in a day? Enter your mobile number, 9786545. Then add education detail. Yes. Enter your institute name, Cam. Enter your course name, Chemistry. Enter your course duration, 2 years. What is your overall scores? In between 65% and 80%. Next. Enter your institute name, fee. Course name, physics. Duration, 2 years. Overall score of 80. Alright. Are you available on weekends? Yes. Submit the form. Cool. I have submitted this form and it is showing me an alert message from server. This is the ID we are getting, as we have seen it before. Okay. So with this ID, I should have a record in the database. I should have a parent record in the database, and within that parent record I should have 2 child records. Let's check. Let me copy this ID. We'll see if this is the same ID or not. Going to the registration form, refreshing this. Oh, we have something here. Click on this. Cool, right? We have student's name John Kennedy, student's parents name Michael Kennedy, which class? 7th, study hours in between 1 to 4, mobile number, whatever we enter, available on weekends, yes. And there are 2 child records associated with it, which represent the educational detail of that particular child. Let me open these 2 records. Okay, Cam, institute name Cam, course name Chemistry. It should be Chemistry. Okay, fine. Course duration 2 years, and in between overall score in between 65% and 80%. This represents the parents information. This data belongs to John Kennedy. Okay, so something similar to this we have for the second child record. great, we have achieved it. We achieved a lot. We have seen in this course how to save the data in Salesforce. Okay, and not only this, we have seen so many things here. Data binding and calling one component within another component, setting up this calling one component for n number of times within another component. It's itself a big task. When you'll get into the project, you'll get to know about it. So this is going to help you a lot. I'm very sure of it. And one thing is missing. That's what I feel. So when we click on this submit button, there should be some message that should appear, some kind of pop-up message that, hey, your record has been saved now, and go home, kind of this. So let's do that. What can we do to achieve it? So let's go back to our developer console. We can take help of SLDS, actually, Lightning framework. Okay, we'll take the help of Salesforce Lightning, and let's say some prompt message we want. Okay, so we want a prompt message. You can use any of them, or you know how to use Lightning Design System. So this is the code, and it will display a message like this. Let me copy this code. Cool. Going back to here only. Okay, so what I'll do is, in the registration component at the bottom, I'll use one or if condition, and within this or if condition, I'll put this code. SVG should be removed, otherwise we have to render it manually. So let's remove it. And I don't know which language is this. Let me put something in my words. Candidate detail has been saved successfully. Please refresh the page to save. Please refresh the page for a new entry, or close the tab. Okay, service unavailable. Let's change it to what? Let's change it to success. Okay, so we can modify the code. Whatever standard code we take from SLDS, we can just modify it. I put it in or if. So why I put this code in or if? Because I do not want this prompt message coming up each and every time. I want this to come only when the data has been submitted by the user. So what I can do is, I can put some boolean condition over here. So it's like is, use some boolean condition, is true, define some attribute like is data submitted. If it is true, then just save it. So we have to define one Aura attribute with this name, is data submitted. We'll do it right now, and we don't need any button. Alright, so that's it. Save it, scroll up, define one attribute, Aura attribute with the name is data submitted, type boolean, and default value is false. Default value is false. I need to set this to true when data is submitted. There's some messages. Okay, something is wrong. Aura attribute name is data submitted, type boolean. Okay, it's fine now. Type boolean, default false, all good. I have to set this value to true when data has been submitted by the user. So when the user clicks on submit button, we are calling this do submit function, right? So let's go to the controller, and in the do submit function, when the state is success, what we can do is, let's not show this alert message anymore, and instead of showing this alert message, let us show that pop-up, the success pop-up. So what I need to do is cmp.set v.is data submitted attribute. I need to set it to true, so use this. Okay, let's check it, it's working fine or not. Refreshing. Let's do one more data entry. John 2, Gal 2, 772. How many hours do you study in a day? Give some value, enter your mobile number, some random value, add education detail. Let's give one education detail this time. Take biology. Enter your course duration, 2 years. And are you available on weekend? No, not for bio. Okay, save it. Great, we have this pop-up saying success, candidate detail has been saved successfully. Please refresh the page for any new entry or close the tab. So we are bound to close the tab. It shows us that our entry is successful, and for any new entry you can refresh the page. If you don't have any new entry, just close the tab and go home. Great. So my dear friends, we are done with this, and I hope you enjoyed the course, and I'm very sure it's going to help you a lot in your coming projects. Okay, thank you everyone, and I know myself, I'll keep on adding more and more content to this course. It's like it's never going to be static. I'll update this course in next 20 days, 30 days. I'll definitely going to update this course once again, and maybe for a number of times. So stay tuned, enjoy.